What up, book people? It has officially been 2015 for 16 hours and 22 minutes, so welcome to 2015. I hope you all have fun doing whatever it is that you do on New Year's Eve. If you went out and turned up, I hope you turned up safely. I just want to talk to you guys really quick about my reading, writing, and blogging goals for 2015. And I know that sounds like a heck of a whole lot, but really I only have 5 goals, so this should not take so long. My hand looks weird. We're gonna edit that out. Last year in 2014, I like how I'm reminding you that last year was 2014 when last year was literally yesterday. Last year in 2014, I read an even 20 books, and this year in 2015, I want to try and double that number. 40 is actually still kind of low for what I would really like to do, but I'm in the middle of a transitional phase in my life right now. I'm finished with grad school. I need to find an actual job. If all goes well, I will be moving to a new city in the near future if my current prospects come through. I don't know what's going on, so I don't really want to overwhelm myself with putting an exorbitant amount of pressure on myself to read like 170 books or something, because that's just not going to happen. I also want to try and read more diversely. Reading diversely was a big topic last year. I know a lot of big YouTubers were talking about it. A lot of small YouTubers like me were talking about it. When I say read diversely, I don't necessarily mean read diversely in terms of race, ethnicity, or nationality. That certainly is a part of it. I feel like I do pretty well already on reading female versus male authors, or reading non-white authors or non-USian writers. What I'm really concerned about reading more of is different genres. For the last few years, everything I've read has either been for school, so technically a classic, or young adult, because I was a young adult. I'm still a young adult. What am I talking about? But I would like to get more different types of books in. I have a lot of hang-ups, like I don't do dystopian, and I don't do sci-fi, and I don't do this, and I don't do that. My goal for this year is to try and cut some of those out. Like, if a book is dystopian, maybe I'll read it anyway. That's asking a lot of me. I'm asking a lot of myself. But you know what? Personal growth, right? Personal growth. My third goal is kind of a twofer, kind of one and the same, but I would like to start doing more in-depth book reviews and also figure out how to do video reviews. I've been trying to figure out video reviews since I started this channel, and it's bad. I tried to do one for the last book I read before Fangirl, which was Stitching Snow by R.C. Lewis. There's a reason why it's not up on this channel. Really, I just want to find an appropriate voice. I don't really want to do all-out book reviews on this channel, because I do book reviews on my actual reading blog, and I think I've said this before, I feel like that's really redundant. As for my actual reviews that I do on my written blog, I would like to be able to do more in-depth reviews. Really, I just go, I liked it or I didn't like it, and dabble a little bit into why I liked it or didn't like it, but I don't really go as in-depth as I feel like I used to be able to do, so I really want to work on that. I would also like to be more active on Booktube. As of right now, I'm basically a lurker. I like the occasional video, I leave the occasional comment. I need to start doing that more, because that's the whole point of this community, is for us to interact with each other and have discourse about literature and about anything else that we want to have discourse about. So I need to start doing that more. I also like to interact with you more outside of Booktube. So on Twitter, on Goodreads, on whatever blogging platform that you use, I want to interact with you there too. I also like to do more tags and more interactive, I guess, videos. Does that make sense? Goal number 5 is what I think might be my favorite goal, and that is to start creating more original content. A long time ago, back when I was in middle school and high school, but mostly in middle school, I was super active in fandom. It didn't matter what it was. It could be a TV show. Back when I was big into anime, I was so big into anime fandoms. Books, movies, whatever, you name it, I was active in it. And when I say active, I mean active. I wrote fan fiction and everything. I'm not so interested in doing fan fiction anymore, mostly because I have 2 original projects that I would like to have completed. Well, not completed. I'd like to have the first draft of at least one of them completed and edited by the end of 2015, because I already have half of it written. So fanfic, while I will not say is completely out of the question, is definitely on the back burner. I cannot draw. I cannot make graphic content like pic spams and stuff like that. Like, no, I'm garbage. But when I was in high school, I took a film class, and on every test what I would do is scribble It was basically the equivalent of a fan mix. I would scribble those into the margins of my tests for my teacher, and he actually would go home and listen to the fan mixes that I had made. And I'm good at stuff like that, so I would like to start creating those things again. Maybe doing videos talking about them, definitely leaving them on my actual written blog. Who knows? I'd also like to do more book talks, more discussions, more just reading rambles, general chats. I just want to talk. That's all. And those are my goals for 2015. If you can't tell by the quality of light that has drastically shifted in my room, there's a giant cloud outside that is covering up the sun. So I'm going to wrap it up here. You guys let me know your 2015 resolutions down in the box below. As usual, there will be links to all my social medias down in the box. I don't know what you guys are up to or want to be up to in 2015, but I would like to. Until next time, bye.